Hello everyone, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. This is part 5. Last time, we crash landed on the surface of Telos. Actually, you know what? It's greener than I expected it to be, considering the amount of, conversation about how it had basically been completely decimated, in the past. And we're here, and, it's okay. I mean, it's just bad weather, I think, making it look a little bit gloomy. But we're in Zerka's mining facility, and we're about to head down to the old military base after getting Baldur into our party, and also finding out that not only is he the contact that the Ithorian Restoration Committee put us, go see this guy, but we also know him from the Mandalorian War. Like, he served under us, interestingly enough, so that's a very bizarre connection, and one hell of a reunion. He's rocking a really cool prosthetic arm, and we chucked him in a red jumpsuit, because why not? And we're going to proceed with the game. So let's head into the military base, and hopefully we'll do a little bit better with with the combat. Now, I turned off auto pause last episode because I was like, oh, maybe I'll be able to roll with it, it'll be fine, I can just start doing things. But I explained this last episode that when I turn it off, my brain goes into autopilot, and I forget to really micromanage my other characters, and I feel like auto pause is a really nice thing because of the Dungeons and Dragons sort of dynamic of this game. It's very realistic in that sense, where when you're in combat, every single one of your players takes that time to think and process what they need to do, because every move is so important. You can't just, they're not going to be like, hey, Bob, what's your turn? What are you doing with Kriya? Just auto attack. Yeah, just attack. You're not going to let your team down. You know what I mean? So whenever I take off auto pause, my brain kind of goes into that, and I can acknowledge that as like a failing on my part for gameplay, that I kind of do that, and I forget to do energy shields, and I end up almost wiping my entire party as a result. So I'm going to try and... I like having the auto pause there, because it allows me to switch between characters each time, make sure they're doing what they're doing at the beginning of each round, and hopefully they do it properly, and we'll see how we go. We're very short on medikits, so hoping I come across a lab station down here so I can make some, because we do have... Kriya and Chris do have the Force Heal ability, but Kriya spams so many other different Force abilities that it becomes a little bit complicated, so we'll just have to see how we go, but we will improve. We're not the strong characters we were at the end of Knights of the Old Republic 1 anymore, so I need to remember that. I got very cozy at the end of the first game.
I hear you.
Let's go.
I got very cozy at the end of the first game and was like, hell yeah, we'll just, do auto attacks, do all these cool force powers, all that kind of thing. There's a force field here, so I'm assuming... I would have thought there would have been the shield bash ability that Baldur has, but maybe if I just bash it with him?
This arm of mine isn't just for show, General. Stand back.
There we go. Okay.
The Zerka mercenaries were a little surprised when I broke my way out of my holding cell. The shields there were even weaker than these. After you.
Baldur has the ability to break through various shields with his repulsor fist. So cool. I love that. Something that when he touched it with his other hand, I thought it was going to deactivate, and I'm like, wait, isn't the whole point of the shield his other hand that he bossed it down? But yeah, it's cool. Oh god. Oh god. I almost just got one shot, dude. By that whole group. I almost just walked in there and died. Poison gas! Okay. Why did you do this, man? Get back. Oh.
Let me handle this.
Okay, sure. Okay. That's because I realized that they have ranged abilities on. Okay. Oh my... Okay. Okay. They have ranged abilities, so they will stay there. Krea's... You're gonna die. Don't... Oh my god. Okay. Oh man, okay, so that's a team wipe. That is most certainly a team wipe. Oh, Baldur just being like, hell yeah, dude, let's break this shield down. And let's also just run to our deaths immediately. So we're off to a good start. So I'm going to just make everybody ranged for a hot minute. And these two are. But for some reason, as soon as you control them, as soon as I went over to Kriya, for example, she starts just running in automatically to attack, even though she's got ranged.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is, because we're going up against a lot of droid turrets from a distance, and they're going to wreck us, and we wasted all of our ion grenades, and that's not a joke, we wasted all of our ion grenades in Paragus. I'm going to need to make sure we can put on some blasters that we can shoot them from a distance. Now, I just need stuff that does ion damage. Now, I think, yeah, Benox Blaster works. Giving Kriya a weapon is very interesting. I mean, there's still a 212 damage with a plus 15 to hit, you know? Like, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Now, I am wielding the Advanced Mining Laser. And that does not do any ion damage. And we do have a Vibroblade that does, but as maybe if I equip an Energy Shield, I might be able to rush in there. What have we currently got? The Zabrak Vibroblade with such unstoppable damage. Maybe if I chuck on this Vibroblade. And then... oh, because this dude's going to be better unarmed anyway. We can have Kriya shoot from a distance. Let's plan this out effectively. Hopefully. And we'll see if we can bypass this room. Or whether we are screwed. Let's have a look.
Poisoned.
What? 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 I don't even have any antidotes, dude. Okay, and heal doesn't heal poison. Oh, there's a okay. I really am in desperate need of a lab station. I'm in desperate need of a lab station.
What is it?
What's going on?
Well, Kriya's poisoned, so we're off to a good start.
This arm of mine isn't just for show, General. Stand back.
Yep. Thank you. It's just... thank you. Okay, so there's poison mines in here.
The Zerka mercenaries were a little surprised after you...
Okay, now... let's think about this, okay?
You have grown strong in the Force. I can feel its touch upon you. Do not let the higher mysteries blind you to others. Turning away from that which tempts you or causes you fear is not strength. Facing it is. I have seen you display many acts of mercy, charity in our journey. Why?
Oh, interesting. I accidentally engaged in dialogue, but it is new dialogue, so I guess we'll take this opportunity to at least talk about the Force philosophically before we get gunned down by some turrets in the next room. That's cool. There is enough suffering in the galaxy. If I can alleviate it for one person, then I have made a difference.
Even if it weakens those you help, even if it robs them of the strength needed to grow, you have been chased, hounded since our first meeting, and it has only made you stronger, more capable.
I mean, yeah. If you're trying to guilt me out of helping people, you won't succeed.
Ah, then you have learnt nothing. From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. That is why you must be careful in all that you do, and in every choice you make. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way.
You are such a you're such a Sith, like such a Sith. Like the dark side mentality there is so strong. That I shall view you as disposable then. I do not turn on my allies like the Jedi turned on their own during the wars.
So you may think, but it will be best to strike first. Your allies are allies by circumstance, and they will not hesitate to do the same to you if you continue down your path.
Influence lost with Kreia. Oh, what is happening? Okay. What the fuck is happening?
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force. It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it. But now I wonder as if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly. Yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe. Do you feel it is a... You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists to feed your power. And my life is yours. I beg you, please, let me die. Yes, this disturbance echoes through the Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you. I will leave at once, my lord.
I'm sorry, I caught none of that. What did you say? You're chanting. What? So that was triggered by having the conversation with Kreia. Yo. So I'm aware that dude on the bridge that was singing Gregorian chants in response instead of actual words is known as Darth Nihilus, I believe his name is. So as I already stated this at the beginning of the playthrough, is like things that I'm aware of based on what you can see on like the cover is like I'm aware there's the characters' names like Darth Nihilus and Darth Sion. I don't know who the other woman with the obscured face is. We've got Kreia, who's also got her hood on and is seemingly blind, and then we've got this other woman who's also masked her face. I have no idea who that is at all, so that's interesting. So I'm hoping we get some names thrown around at some point. That's a really interesting point at the moment. Is in comparison to the first game, Malak and Revan are names thrown around and given to you pretty much like right at the start of everything that has happened with the Mandalorian Wars and that history. Like, you know who the heavy hitters are, you know who the bad guys are. In the context of this game, like without what I had just known by just, existing in the Star Wars, fan base, is I wouldn't know who our enemies are right now, and that is the point. It's just a very interesting take. Is we've come across Darth Sion. He hasn't been named yet. I don't believe I don't recall his name being thrown out there when Kreia spoke to him on the bridge. There was only just the revelation that Kreia was his former master, and then Darth Nihilus, that's I guess his introduction. That's the first we see of him. Can he actually? Is that just how he speaks? Like, I was like, okay, it's just like some ancient Sith chant or something, and we can't understand it, but that woman can. and is, I guess, clearly in terms of power dynamic, is his apprentice. So that's very interesting. That ship with such a awesome view of the stars was very interesting. So I need to look out for stuff like that. I was like so confused. That conversation from Kreia was well timed, I guess, because it launched us into that. Now I'm going to quickly quick save after that, because I don't want to have to go through that cutscene again when we are probably going to die. Now, something that I can notice in here is there is dead Zerka guards in here as well, and I've just had a thought. Let me check out my skills. Has anyone got stealth? I actually have 9 stealth. Whoa, and Kreia has 16 stealth. Okay, hang on. Kreia, 1 second, please. If I could get you to please do a stealth field generator and stealth through here. How do I use the... I was under the impression it was a... I was under the impression that the stealth was its own command on here. Can Kreia not use a stealth field generator? It enables stealth mode. Opponents must make an awareness check. Let me quickly maybe put the stealth field generator on someone else. Oh, hang on. This also has stealth mode. It refines stealth mode. Okay, so I also already have it. Hold on. Have they changed the game? So how do you activate? Oh, is it this? Oh, it's that. Okay, hang on. There's an actual dedicated stealth button instead of it being... Okay, that makes much more sense.
I hear you.
Dedicated stealth button instead of it being on the command thing. That makes sense. Alright, Kreia's got higher stealth, so I'm going to do her.
To the shadows I go.
To the shadows I go. Okay. Now, we don't have the ability to do a stealth run, which is a feat that you can unlock, but I'm going to quickly do this. Keep our characters in solo mode, because looking at this terminal, we might be able to shut down the turrets. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't get poisoned. That's nice. Okay, now. This is the problem with Kreia. Her computer usage is not that great. We need to... Okay. Can I use a... Oh! Dude! I didn't realize it would take off my stealth! No! Oh, shit. I didn't realize it would take off my stealth after interacting with the terminal. I'm such an idiot, dude. Oh. Why you... Go get this thing. Made a huge mistake, dude. Oh man. This is so bad. Okay, look, that could have gone much better, but we did manage to survive. Now, I'm doing god awful at this point. I'm so sorry, Baldur. Oh man. Okay, so that went well. What I was going to try and do was, you know,
Yes.
Let's go.
see if we could slice in this terminal and deactivate it. Deactivate local turrets, because computer usage of 18. I stealthed with the wrong... I should have put the stealth stuff on Bao and had him and do that, and then that would have gone great, and I wouldn't have my characters just immediately run into battle. You see, even though they have the ranged thing and I was in solo mode, they still ran into combat. And that's the thing, is like right now I am actually actively pre-planning encounters. I'm trying. I'm not just I'm not, willingly going gung-ho into these encounters, and I, tried to plan it in a way that it was like, okay, I'm only risking one person right now, but it's they still throw themselves into combat and then they die. So, goddamn, I'm still going to press deactivate just in case there are more, but these are the local turrets, so I feel like that was a waste of time. Well, at least we survived this time. Oh my god. And none of our characters have an awareness enough to see the poison mines. I'm assuming they're poison mines on the floor. What are our characters' skills in terms of awareness? 15 awareness, dude. Like, which means they must not be detectable. Like, you'd think 15 awareness, right? Oh man. 15 awareness should be able to pick this shit up, right? I can't wait to get the next level of heal so I can, fix the whole antidote, the lack of antidote problem. Okay. Credits and chemicals. I cannot wait for a lab station. Ah! Stop poisoning me at every opportunity. Holy shit.
Feels like poison.
Let's get this force field.
I will silence this one.
Oh my god. I feel like I'm cursed. Oh no, there's more. Okay.
Yeah.
I regret giving Kriya a blaster, but at the same time, Kriya is being really stupid. Giving her the ranged ability, and yet she is standing right in front of the enemies and ran into combat. Oh man.
What's going on?
Yes.
Okay. Focus up, team. I'm gonna give Kriya back her melee weapon, because she clearly wants to be at close range, even though she has the ranged thing, right? She's got ranged behavior.
Yeah?
You have ranged behavior. And you also have ranged behavior, okay? Stop charging into battle.
What is it?
All of you. You're killing me. Put your energy shields on for when you get shot at a distance. And do as you are told. So I will just, I think you guys can see that I'm trying. It's just really strange when I actively am trying to instill these commands. Like for Kriya as the prime example just then, give her a blaster, give her the ranged behavior, she'll shoot at a distance, right? And as soon as I take my eyes off her, she's running into battle to stand right in front of them. Oh man, it's like, get the fuck away from him, dude. You are going to get killed. Energy shield, please. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna just stand away from vents, because I'm assuming that's where the goddamn poison's gonna keep coming from. And you see how we're in solo mode, so now they're chilling. Now they don't care. Military door. Alright, you guys gonna follow me, and then you're gonna run over this vent, and then that'll probably be poison. Okay. So, just don't go on the vents, because the vents are poison. And I knew that they would be.
This, yes.
Wait, Kriya, why are you using your blaster? I switched your weapon, dude. What the fuck? Oh, because of the ranged behavior. So now she's switching to the blaster automatically, right? Is that what's happening? Because of ranged behavior? That would make sense. I just got so confused.
Yeah?
This shall not stop us for long. I hear you.
Come on, guys. It's 2 against 1 droid. You got this. Nice. And the time it took for you two to kill 1, my character's already destroyed 2.
Yeah?
Oh, he's disabled it, actually. Never mind. Nice.
I hear you.
Okay. It's okay. Kriya with a blaster is really strange, actually.
Yes.
I'm just gonna take that one right off. Get that blaster off.
Yeah?
Oh man. Okay. We're having a rough start to this game. Jiao Shi Advisor Armor. Let's have a look at that. Defense, Dex, Persuade, Charisma, and Wisdom. Does not restrict use of Force powers. Jiao Shi Advisors possess a strong understanding of the Force and are widely respected for their wisdom. The Jiao Shi concentrate on an intellectual study of the Force, seeking to understand it at a mental level rather than a spiritual one. Jiao Shi are typically exceptional diplomats, but are less successful in physical pursuits. So the Mandalorian combat suit, yeah, cool. Wow, that's an interesting outfit. Nice. It's kind of cool. Mandalorian melee shield. Okay. Nice. That looks pretty cool.
Yes.
Let's go.
Need you to get this shield open, please. Thank you. Enemy sighted. Where? Telos turret. I wonder if there'll be, actually. Right, wait a second, guys. Solo mode on.
Yes.
Kriya, you stealth.
To the shadows I go.
Do the shadows. Actually, if I want to use stealth, I may as well try doing this with Baldur. I'm just going to see if there's a turret terminal. Is that... that's a lab station and a workbench, dude? Okay, there is not... Okay, it's not a terminal to turn these bad boys off. So we're just gonna have to do this fight, dude. And then I can craft some stuff. Alright. I want to try and bait the... I want to try and bait these ones. Oh, they're shielding themselves as well. Get them. Nice. Okay, Force Lightning. I'm so glad I gave Kriya Force Lightning.
Yes.
What is up with Baldur's character? This is another thing. This guy, when I'm not controlling him, he's a physical unarmed fighter. When I'm not controlling him, he stands away from them because of ranged. Even though I've already given him combats to move in. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like, I think I have to put him on aggressive. And then he'll actually charge in. But then if I, you know... if I'm controlling him, he'll move in. But if I'm not, he'll hold his fists up in the air and try and intimidate from a distance. Right, the droids are disabled, which is nice. Okay, I feel good. Okay. Between Kriya's Force Lightning and my disabled droid, this is pretty nice. I think what I need to do, however, for my character is I really need to give him Bennox Blaster for the extra ion damage, at least. Okay, lab station. This is what I need. Use the lab station now. So, I need to craft some stuff. Now, chemical cost, 40. Total chemicals, 122. I swear I had more chemicals than that. Maybe I need to break some shit down and get some chemicals. Alright, let's see. What can I break down? Chemical value, 22. Pheromone package, which is Persuade and Charisma 90. Cardio package, 270 chemicals for +1 in Constitution. That's almost worth it. I'll break that down. And then if you have multiple of it, it still stays there. Be nice if it had a marker or an item. Oh no, hang on, never mind. Scratch that thought. Ooh, sonic mines and frag mines are pretty good with chemicals. And we've been disarming a couple of these. That's nice. So now, antidotes 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just gonna make 5 of those. Oh, there's an actual implant that is an immunity to poison and Constitution +1, which is cool. I also remembered that I think we have that breath mask for one character that is an immunity to poison. I should have remembered that. Okay, 5 advanced med packs. I just need some med packs sometimes if we run out of force powers. So that's just like a, you know, a just in case. So I've been able to actually make some stuff, which is nice. Now I'm going to go over to... Whoa! I keep forgetting the vents, man. Okay, you know what? You know what, dude? You know what? Let me. What do I have? I've got wisdom +1. You know what? Give me that. Give me the breast mask. I'm looking very dark side right now. Looking very dark side. It'd be nice if it cured poison, but it's not. I'm not going to waste my time while we're out of combat using an antidote, though. Let's use the workbench and see what I can make on here. We can make energy shields, which is nice, which cost... Oh, it only costs 1 component to make an energy shield? That's nice. The Achani shield costs 6 components. That's much better. I'm going to make, like... I've already got 2 of them. I'm going to make 3 so I can give 1 each to all my people. And then we can start making some... We can make weapons... A Rick Blade. Used in pairs by Wookiees, who prefer seeing their victims up close before gutting them. Okay. And there's a dueling shield that needs security +16. Wait. Oh, security 19. Okay. Then I'm going to change these. The Achani shields. Instead. Much stronger. There you go. Let's give you Stealth Field Enhancer. Oh yeah, that's that stupid thing. And then Safety Harness. So he'll at least have some stealth if we need him to use a computer, because his computer usage is better. Fortitude and Strength, Reflex. Okay, what have you got on? You have the pheromone package already. Oh, if I've got one pheromone package that's already in use and it's directly related to our player character's skills, I don't think we're ever going to equip a second one on another character, so I may as well break that down for some more chemicals. Nice. Okay. Now, I'm going to quick save again.
Yes.
What's going on?
What's going on? I'm going to get through. Alright. Ooh, we got a ship. Enemy sighted? Where? I like how it's pausing the game and going, enemy sighted, before we've even really entered the room. Alright, everybody, put your shields on again,
Yes.
please. Get shielded, because you never know what's around the corner. Let's go.
There she is, one orbital shuttle. Looks like it's in serviceable condition. That's all a moot point, though.
Oh, where's the enemy sighted? Why is that?
The hangar bay doors are closed. I don't fancy flying the shuttle through solid metal, so I'd say we need to find a way to get them open. We'll also need to find the ignition codes for the shuttle, or else we'll have some trouble getting off the ground. If we get all that, I wouldn't worry about what shape this heap is in. I'll get it running.
Okay. Oh. Was that the... Oh, I just activated our shields for nothing, guys. There's probably still going to be some enemies around here, though. Oh! Fucking poison! I'm not even. I can't even see the. As soon as yeah, fucking these vents, man. There's got to be somewhere in this. Okay, I'm immune to poison. You guys just fucking stand there and slowly die. I'm immune to poison. Unlock hangar doors. Base reactor is offline. Okay. The base reactor is offline. That's great. How are you guys holding up over there? You good?
Yes.
Yeah?
I'm gonna need you to open this. Nice.
What is it?
Let's go.
Okay, let's open up these lockers. Chemicals and components. It honestly feels like we have picked up so many chemicals throughout the course of the game, though, that it actually surprised me that when we went into the lab station and it went, nah, you only have this many. That genuinely kind of took me aback a bit when I was like, oh, we only have this many? Feels like we should have had much more, so it's a bit surprising for me. Rhodian Blade. Attribute damage strength. Okay. This is going to bug me that you have to individually inspect each item when they're new. I've got an administrative ID card, which is nice. Like, we've got ones that are good, like quests. I might just try and keep the quest one open. But it'd be nice if there was a filter that you could just filter new and then maybe like mark all as seen or some shit. Turn off the turn off the security gas vents. No more poison. Chris, you can take the mask off. Help me take this mask off. Thank you. God damn. Okay. Poison gas disabled. I am pleased about that. Nice. Switch weapons as well. Oh yeah, solo mode, hang on. I need my friends. I need my friends! I need help in combat. Okay. I don't think I need to be as scared of encounters as I was. You know what? I'm gonna have to turn. This is the problem that I deal with. This is the problem that I deal with. Is I am gonna have to really kinda, you know, deal with my characters having to have aggression as their main thing when they run into battle, but also they just die.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress. I will improve. Oh yeah, you also need Jedi powers. Nice. Okay, it's controlled by a nearby terminal. They're just all hidden around corners all the time. Damn it. Get him! Yeah, I'm so glad we have Disabled Droid. That was a really good thing to invest in early on because we've come across a lot of droid-related encounters. I did it specifically for Paragus, and I'm so glad that there's still a bunch of droids. Hello, Zerka. Is he an enemy? Okay, enemy sighted down there. At last, someone else. Are you part of a rescue team? Yeah, I was wondering with the dead Zerka on the floor earlier that it makes much sense that something bad has happened in terms of this facility. Who are you? I'm part of the first Zerka salvage team. I hid here when the turrets and droids went online. I haven't been able to reach anyone. You are here to get us out of here, yes? Follow me out. I will, thank you. Okay. So he's gonna follow it. He's gonna follow us out. Guess we'll clear this dude out of the way first. Stop saving against it, bud. Okay, may as well just let him get defeated. Okay. Great. Now. Force speed out of here. I guess we're just running out of here. We gotta take this dude to the entrance real quick. Can do. I already disabled everything. I wonder how far behind everybody is right now. Because I'm just force zooming. Kriya's with me. Oh yeah, because we got that speed. Alright, where's that dude at? Shit. Where's that dude at? I really thought he would have been in tow. What the fuck? Where is he? Bruh. What are you doing? Okay. I can't. Okay, you can't go too far or too fast away from him. Oh, he just stands there. Okay. I'll run like this so I can keep him in my eyesight. Bro, what is he doing? Just stay with me. Just keep. Yep. Come on. Please don't stop. Come on. I'm begging you, man. Just don't make me do this. Just please continue walking. Come on, man. I believe. We're just gonna slowly walk out of here. I guess we'll eventually get there. Okay, hang on. I went into a dead end. This way. Okay, we're almost out of here, bud. There you go. Just gonna keep my eye on you. Keep it going. It's a good thing we turned off the poison, otherwise this dude would probably be dead by now. Okay. We made it. We're at the entrance. Thank you again. I'll wait here for the next freighter. Nice. Okay.
And what is it you think you have accomplished?
Kreia! Stop! Fucking Kreia getting on my back every time I try and help someone, dude. What do you mean?
If you seek to aid everyone that suffers in the galaxy, you will only weaken yourself and weaken them. It is the internal struggles, when fought and won on their own, that yield the strongest rewards. You stole that struggle from them, cheapened it.
Man, we're really... This kind of bugs me, right? And it's realistic. It's not like it's a gripe that I have. It's not a complaint, but in my brain, as someone who really wants to get like those rewarding dialogue choices from everyone and try and do as much as possible, it's hard to swallow the pill that sometimes it's not always possible in particular games. Like in a moment like this, where we're introduced to this gameplay sort of mechanic where you need to gain influence with your characters to be able to unlock specific dialogue choices and pathways. But it seems that to do that with Kreia, I need to be an asshole. I need to be cold. I need to not help people. I need to turn away from them in their time of need and not engage in that sort of Jedi-like mentality, because Kreia is, not a Jedi. So to make her feel good and to gain that influence with her, it's funny because it makes you want to just be like, oh, I'll just say whatever I want to her to appease her so I can be on her good side, but then I don't even believe that. But then it feels like I'm betraying my character, and I feel like that would also give us dark side points potentially. So I don't know. It's a tough one, because if that's the thing, if we, like us saying, if you were in need, Kreia, I would do what I could to help you, and you already know what her response is going to be, that she would it feels like that she would not be down with that. She'd be like, well, you would weaken me by helping me and not allowing me to overcome my own struggles. Is it wrong to help others in need?
If you care for others, then dispense with pity and sacrifice, and recognize the value in letting them fight their own battles. And when they triumph, they will be even stronger for the victory.
The thing is I don't disagree with that. But also there is strength in numbers, and you know, people are stronger together at the same time. There's different perspectives and different encounters. You can't just do a blanket rule over every single situation, you know? Perhaps you are right. I will consider this. I will say that.
That is all I ask.
Okay. No influence gained or lost, though, and I feel like that's because we played that one safely. And I think the game doesn't want you to do that. The game wants you to gain influence with some characters and probably lose it with others, and pick your battles, pick your own struggles, you know. But I really like that from a story and character like writing perspective, is that realistically, just because you have a bunch of characters with you in a party, they're not all just going to magically get along. They are going to have gripes with each other. They are going to headbutt on things. Everybody is different people with different perspectives, with different experiences in life, and I feel like that's very well reflected in a lot of the character choices and dynamics. Is like, you know, Kriya has very much been raised and exposed to a very different world to other characters, and it shows. And it shows. You can't unlock it, but maybe able to blast it open with an explosive charge.
What is it?
Yeah?
I need your skills, please. Alright, Chris, get out of the way.
What is
Let's
it?
go. Set and activated.
Are you? Open, please. Medpack and stamina. That's another thing I need to really... You know, if I find myself trapped or struggling in a situation, I need to remember to also do those stimulants, and that's another thing that I kind of forget to do. And I would even forget that like really early on. I would forget that through most of the Knights of the Old Republic 1 until I needed to use stimulants right at the final battle, because my character was not built to really fight on his own, which is funny now when we talk about Kriya and her dialogue about that. I relate that to my Knights of the Old Republic 1 experiences. I was stronger because of my team. I was stronger because of my allies, and when I was left on my own, I was weaker, and I struggled, and because I didn't, you know, I wasn't pushed into those situations where I had to overcome my own things and realize my own like flaws or what like abilities I was missing for my character. So that's a funny perspective and way to look at it too. Kriya, why do you have to be so... Okay, oh right, the classic strike him with your sword first. Yep. The classic strike him with your sword first routine. There you go. That's funny.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, this door's already almost busted down. We may as well just... Oh, we can probably open it.
Child's play.
Child's play.
Get this over with.
Yes.
Yeah, see, you see this, right? Kriya doesn't have an attack here, but she's charging in to do so. And if I do this, which means her next attack should be lightning, she runs in and attacks. That's my confusion. She still runs in and attacks, even though there isn't her attack command here. Oh man, he just got literally eviscerated too. Fuck me. Absolutely eviscerated by those flamethrowers, holy shit. If it wasn't for Kriya and my character having these, like, droid type attacks, we'd be screwed.
What does it...
Come on, guys. You got this. Oh, poor Bao. Get up, buddy. You're okay. Okay. Status, inactive.
Yes?
Yeah?
I don't know what that translates to. Is inactive that droid that looks like it's currently not doing anything in the other room? Potentially. And that's what happens when we don't put our energy shields on, is Bao gets fucking eviscerated by a flamethrower.
This is too tough for me.
I'll have this open in no time. This is too tough for me. Overload droid recharging stations. Hell yeah. That's what I like to see, dude. Good shit. I don't want a whole room of droids coming after me. Okay, interesting. But we can't get that door open. Alright, we got Kriya has leveled up. I might save that just in case.
Child's play.
Just in case we'll need to restore her health in a battle or something. Does my training remote actually do anything besides beep boop? Maybe I just haven't noticed it actually do stuff. I guess it probably shoots out a laser. Oh my god, it's another HK droid, dude. Damaged HK protocol droid. I think my favorite thing so far with Knights of the Old Republic 2 is they're like, you know what? People really liked that HK droid from the first game, and there was only one of those. Why don't we just keep putting them in? There's so many of them.
This droid has been damaged and does not appear to be functional.
Repair. Activate the droid. Program the droid to follow you. Nice. Dude! Yeah! We got a HK protocol droid. He's damaged though. It's not... Is it going to attack with us? Because it doesn't have like a weapon, so I don't know how this is going to work. Maybe we can like... Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Why is this game so cursed, dude? I know that was intentional, but still, it was so stupid. This is a train wreck, man. I love it. God. Tears. Rest in peace, HK. Again. Okay, so we've got force fields that go this way on our map. So this takes us to military base sub-level. And this is the... Look how my cursor is so out of calibration. Oh, the reactor to turn on to get the hangar open. Nice. Okay, so this is where we need to be. We got turrets. Alright, you guys ready? You guys ready for some turret action? Can you target it, please? No? Too far away, is it? Right there? Too far away, is it? Too far away, is it? Ooh, hang on. They're friendly? This turret has been disabled.
Yes?
Yeah?
They've been disabled. I'm waiting for them to be not disabled. Oh, so that pause enemy sighted thing where I activated all my shields must have been triggered by an inactive military droid. That happened last time. We're going to activate the reactor and these they're all... Can I... Do you know what sucks? Is I can't preemptively just decide to take them out. I can't attack them. You just know that, like... You just know that as soon as you turn the reactor control on, it's like it feels like they're going to be activated, you know what I mean? I'm going to chuck my dudes here. You stay here, right? And I'm going to turn on solo mode. I'll be back. I'm not going to activate the shield, just in case, but if they do activate, we'll do so. Start reactor. We turn it on, boy. Oh, and that would have opened the droid thing. So it's a good thing we deactivated that. Whoa. What is that? That's the hangar door. Reactor is currently online. Nice. And the turrets have been activated. There you go. This one hasn't, but these have. Okay. In that case, what I'm now going to do is we're going to put on... Hang on. Korea, get that stealth field generator off, please, and have... this on instead. And then you put that stealth field generator on. Activate stealth.
We'll be back shortly.
I'll be back shortly. We're just gonna walk out of here, dude. Ah! What the fuck? Oh my god. What was his stealth skill? Must have been terrible. What was your stealth skill? Why can't it... Why isn't it switching to him? I can't... Can I not look at his character screen because he's dead? Okay. Never mind. Fucking... He's back up! Hang on. Oh no, he's dead. Oh boy. Oh boy. Put the shield on. Please.
What is that?
Damn. My shield gets taken off pretty quick. Did you put on the right shield, Kriya?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Good job, team. Well done, Bao. You did great. Okay, this is where everybody gets to level up now. I'm glad I saved my level ups, so now everybody will get healed. Okay. I am thinking that I would like to... I might start putting some points into my constitution to get a little bit more health, maybe? This is tough when it comes to my dude. The good thing at least is there's a lot of items in the game that at least can just straight up increase our strength, which is nice. So even though that's a -1 on our character screen, we can like get items that do, you know, beef it up a bit, which is nice. I'm gonna do charisma. Skills. Cute. Feats. Force immunity to paralysis. That's nice. We can go for mastering dueling, which is nice because that's been, you know, obviously that gives us +1 to attack and defense, which is nice. I might even go for improved toughness. Subtracts 10% of any damage over 20 points suffered, and the character retains the 1+ vitality damage. Ah, so that's different. Okay. +1 attack bonus with melee weapons. Now, I still haven't gone for... I think it's going to take a while before we get our lightsaber. So, I'm going to actually do finesse melee weapons, because I gave myself finesse lightsaber immediately, because... And that is now a mistake in hindsight, obviously. In character creation, what I should have done, if I had that knowledge, is I would have given myself finesse for melee weapons, because character screen is misleading, right? Because you are like, wow, we're a Jedi character, that's awesome, so we're going to just start with a lightsaber, we'll start as a Jedi, you know? No, because you're a Jedi Exile, and now we have to build our lightsaber over time. So we've been doing melee weapons this whole time, and I've been holding off, being like, oh, maybe we'll get a lightsaber soon, but it feels like it's going to take a little bit of some time, so I'm going to give ourselves a finesse for melee weapons, because at the moment, our melee weapons that we're using are not getting that sort of bonus from our dexterity being higher. So I'm going to do that. We've got Resilience, which is the Suresu lightsaber form. So we've got a second lightsaber form, which is cool. Aha! And we've unlocked the ability for Destroy Droid, but also Improved Heal. And I feel like that's more important to me right now. So we're actually going to go for Improved Heal. Next time I will do Destroy Droid, which is awesome. Kriya. Put those points in. Powers. Determination. Also got the lightsaber form. That's cool. You can't do Improved Heal, but what we can give you... We can give you Force Whirlwind. Or Slow. Maybe Slow. Maybe give you Slow. Nice. Now... Your move, bud. Let's put increased healing rate, vitality points more quickly is actually quite good. That's a ranged one, so maybe not. I'm going to just give you improved toughness, my guy. There you go. Nice. Okay. Congratulations, everybody. You've done a great job. The reactor's on. Now we can go down to the sub-level and check that out before we head back to the hangar. I'm going to do a quick save there. Military base sub-level. No. Scratch that. It's been magnetically sealed. We will not be doing that. I need to turn on party mode. Because it's a party. This probe droid that like kind of sits right at the camera. Right at the back there. It's like a distraction for my eyeballs. Alright, this is now open. This is a security door.
Child's play.
Child's play. Get some items. Datapad. This datapad contains the ignition code for the orbital shuttle in the underground hangar. Nice. There's our ignition code and the reactor's online. We're going home! Perfect. Yeah, I wish this probe droid maybe kind of stuck closer to the character instead of like just sitting there down there. Doing murder to Misa peripherals. Oh god. Yep, that's a big thing. Okay, hello. Is that an enemy? I'm gonna take it at face value and say, yeah. Look at this fucking thing. Tank droid, holy shit. Okay, hold on a minute, guys. Don't. I said, okay, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Don't do it. Do that. Do that. Think about this, guys. Think about this. Okay. Force aura. Force valve. Let's go. What are you doing? Kreia, stop. See what fucking Kreia is running into battle.
What's going on?
You're wielding Come on, disable this droid. Come on, you got this. What are you doing?
Yes.
Let's go.
What are you doing? I gave you a whole list of abilities. You're doing something completely different.
Yes.
What's going on?
Okay, we'll be fine. We'll be okay, because we disabled it. No need to panic. Why are you doing critical strikes now? I swear I didn't have this much trouble with my characters doing stuff in the first game as I am in this one. I'm just like, what are you doing, man? Consistently. This old orbital shuttle doesn't have a hyperdrive, but it can get you out of the restoration zone once you open the underground hangar doors above you. Nice. Step away from the shuttle. Okay. Yeah. I queue commands, you know. Go to another character, queue their commands. Go to another character, queue their commands. And then, when I go back to another character to check on them, they've got a list of different commands, like, queued up. What's the point of giving my characters commands when they got such a mind of their own, dude? Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna glitch on that box. Yep. Okay. If I just maybe just let the animation play out. You just... Okay. Is it possible that we can get this box open? Thank you. Just stand at a different angle, apparently. Oh, man. I would like to clarify that I'm... Ooh, Dark Jedi Knight robe. I'm really enjoying the story setup and what's going on, and the real, like, sort of dynamics between talking about, you know, the Force from many different perspectives, and we're getting, you know, a lot of dialogue in a you know, giving us some very interesting viewpoints on the light side and the dark side and all that kind of stuff. Just having some teething issues with the gameplay stuff at the moment. Dark Jedi Knight robe. Regenerate force points 1, defense bonus 2. Designed for those who relish personal combat and know that power comes to those who take it. These robes offer good protection with no hindrance to movement. Can be upgraded with some underlays. Oh, that's probably what I should have done at that workbench. I should have checked the... I really should have checked that whole thing with the upgrading some stuff. Now we've got a... Yeah, it's a shielding visor. There you go. Intersystem travel is commonplace, but the inherent dangers should not be forgotten, especially in times of war. Many consider these to be essential equipment for spacefarers. Now, this is the thing that those dudes outside were wearing that I was like, are they Mandalorians? Because it looks like, you know, it's got that T-shape Mandalorian visor. However, they're just shielding visors, so... Which is not that at all. But we're getting out of here. We're getting out of the restoration zone. Now, let me quickly go to this workbench, see what we can upgrade. Upgrade items. What do we got? Okay, we got a bunch that we can actually upgrade here, which is cool. So, alright, so I've upgraded some weapons and armor. Not as much as I could. I'm going to save some components when we get a little more higher skill level, so we can construct some better gear, but I've at least put some damage increases back on Chris's Zabrak Vibro Sword, added some environmental resistances and other upgrades to the armor as well. So it's better than nothing, but we'll save components and stuff for later. So let's board this shuttle now that we've got the hangar doors open, the reactors online. We can quickly get this shit happening. So bay control, let's get those hangar doors open. Unlock hangar doors. It is time. Because the reactor is online. Unlocked. We're getting out of here. Ready to go. So that's cool. I think we go to the back of the ship. There we go. This old orbital shuttle does not have a hyperdrive. Take the shuttle to the shielded mesa in Telos's polar region. It is time to move. On the trail of the Ebon Hawk. Wonderful.
Statement. We have arrived too late. The target has evaded us. We must pursue it. Observation. You've likely escaped aboard the orbital shuttle that has been docked here. The bay control computer likely will have a record of their departure. Query. Have you discovered anything about the shuttle's course? Answer. I have managed to track the shuttle's movement across the SHIELD network. However, the SHIELD network does not stretch over the polar region, which was the shuttle's apparent destination. Statement. Dispatch a unit to the polar region with the last known coordinates and approximate path of the shuttle. They will not escape us again.
We're being pursued by HK droids as well.
This can't be any worse than last time. So that's the hole in the SHIELD network, huh? Doesn't look like much to me.
Wow, look at this. They got there quickly, didn't they? Please don't tell me we're gonna crash land again, dude. We're gonna crash land again.
You've got to be kidding me. It's not my fault.
We're on fire again, dude. Oh my god. Why does this keep happening, dude? I can't believe that they just did this to us twice. I love that Atten's just like, you've got to be kidding me, dude.
Artistic praise. An excellent shot, even with the prevailing winds. I couldn't have done it better myself.
Wow. My favorite part...
Field assessment. I've picked up on the heat forms of the Jedi and his allies. Activate the mines and prime the self-destruct sequences.
Okay. My favorite part about moments like this on the shuttle crashes is like everyone just is outside.
Jedi, it is good to see you intact. We were concerned that shooting down your shuttle would damage you irreparably. Quick clarification, but now that we have found you, we hope that we can facilitate communications. Unnecessary addendum. And put an end to hostilities.
I love the personalities of HK droids, dude. Okay. So we've got more assassin droids and these bad boys. We've all been like kicked out of the ship. Bao Dur is nowhere to be seen in the three of us. So I guess we've got Atten out here instead. Which is going to be a problem because I haven't... Atten, I took a bunch of stuff off of him, so we'll have to put that back on. I can't believe that we've crash landed again already. Any reason why you shot down my vessel?
Unnecessary clarification. We merely wish to cripple your vessel. Once we tracked your coordinates, we were able to deploy several droids in this location. Probing query. We are, however, curious as to why you chose to come to the remnants of the polar Telos irrigation system. There is nothing here that our instruments can detect. Eager threat. But we are looking forward to extracting your motives for coming here when we place you in torture restraints.
What are you assassin droids doing here?
Self-evident answer. Wherever you try to run, we will be there, armed and ready. Rhetorical query. So the query you have posed to us is one we put to you. What are you doing here, we wonder?
How many of you are there?
Chiding statement. Oh, Jedi. There are as many of us as are needed to capture or kill our targets. Egotistical boast. And there are far more of us than any one Jedi. Destroy one of us, and more shall rise from the wreckage. Unnecessary threat. And our attack protocols are more than a match for you and your allies.
Okay. Destroying one of you is easy. Wiping out three of you might cause me to break a sweat. Alright, let's go. Atten has the ability to level up. I need to give him something, because I don't have anything on him. Let me quickly give you the Droid Oxidizer, because that is an ion damage against droids. We'll go for a... I don't know if they have electrical attacks, but put it on, man. Energy shield, because I can't take off... Yep, I can't take off the gear, and I don't have another Achani shield, so just have an energy shield. We'll give you that. I will also give you that. Just gotta quickly give you some stuff. And now, if I can quickly make you do energy shield, please, and then you do energy shield, and you do energy shield. Can we do that? Are we good?
Yes.
The energy shielding. Okay, 2 of us have successfully energy shielded. Chris decided no. Thank you. Okay. Now, the fun begins.
Yes.
I don't have any ion grenades, but I'll just go for frag grenades. Let's go. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Good shit.
I hear
There's one. Sweat has not been broken at this time.
Say the word.
Okay, so they're just they're just all HK-50 models of droids. That's cool. Oh, hang on, get rid of that.
Yes.
Say the word. More where that came from.
Yes.
Systems failing, Master.
Systems failing, Master. Nice. This should be fine.
Systems failing, Master.
Okay. I wonder if we can extract any information. Oh, right. This is how we're going to start getting more, like, parts for our very own HK. The HK control cluster. Nice. Please tell me that we've got multiple parts. Damn it. Alright. Every time we encounter HK droids, we'll get a new part, I guess. Interesting. So, you guys want to talk about what just happened, or...?
Yes. Have you come? Very well.
Okay. Maybe after. Let's check the wreckage of the ship, because maybe Bao... Oh, there he is. Is that his hand? Yep, that's it. He's knocked out over there. Hello. He was knocked unconscious by the explosion. If you can find refuge, then he should recover in time. Okay, I guess we're not... Well, I mean... We're kind of trapped on the polar plateau. There's like... This is a very interesting location. This like flat surface, and then we've got these pillars surrounding us. Okay. If we can find refuge... You guys got any ideas? Did you guys pack a tent? Because I guess we're not hiding in the ship. And Baldur is just going to remain unconscious. Well then, what do we do about this? Ah, I guess maybe this little okay. This in the middle might be a little spot for us, which is cool. Is it a little igloo, little hidey hole? Pack our blankets. Okay, there's a little entry point. Let's have a look. It's a facility. It's an actual door. Interesting. The plot thickens. For some reason we didn't take him with us.
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be harmed.
Ooh, okay. Well, this is where the Ebon Hawk is, because this is our Silver Lady. But there's multiple Silver Ladies. Who are you?
I will not warn you again. Drop your weapons, or we shall take them from you.
Do as they say. I sense we will come to no harm.
Very well. I did not come here to do battle.
Why is it that everywhere we go, I end up in a cell? I mean, why did they lock us up? What is this place?
It is a training ground for Jedi.
What? This ice hole?
Yes, it bears the semblance of an academy. But where are all the students? Curious.
You've got to be joking. What is a Jedi Academy doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
It is a place hidden from the galaxy like the academy on Dantooine. But this place... Oh, Atris, you have been clever.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
Well, the sooner we're out of here, the better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
And what is it about this place that causes you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. Not in the way you seem to.
What are you doing? Get out of my head!
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current. Deep, deeper to its source.
Stop! Stop! Ah!
Ah, with the fear is mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm. And the why? Ah, and there is its heart. You surprise me. I could not feel it before. Your feelings are a powerful shield indeed. Do not worry, Atten. If he is a Jedi, he will forgive. And if he is not, he will not care.
You can't tell him, please. I'm asking you. I don't want him to...
Think less of you. I hardly think that's possible. Still, there is no shame in what you ask. We all wage war with the past, and it leaves its scars. I will not speak of yours, Atten, but there is a price for such things.
What? What price?
There are those who wage war and those who follow them. You are a crude thing, murderer, but you have your uses. You know how important this man we travel with is. Even one such as you can feel it. You will serve him until I release you.
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atten, you will be broken. You fear the Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will never leave this place. But whatever fear you hold of the Jedi, know that if you disobey me, that my punishment will make you beg for the death that has long hounded you. Wipe the fear from your mind. You will not find blind obedience a difficult master. You chose it once. You will learn to embrace it again.
I don't know how you became such a manipulative witch, but why a vicious old scowl like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of Djarik can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game. You are a slippery one. Your thoughts difficult for even one such as I to read. I suspect the self-loathing that squirms within you gives you a curious strength. Your spirit, as diseased as it is, refuses to allow you to give up, no matter what threats you face and whatever wreckage you leave behind you. I feel you have crossed our path for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment, may be able to turn aside disaster. If so, your potential is not yet spent.
Fine. I'll be your pawn. But I still think you've got the wrong man.
Perhaps. But someone has to fly the ship, and the Force is a hard thing to predict. You have crossed our path for a reason. Our path brought us here for a reason. And now I know why. The past is here, and it must be met before the future can be set in motion.
More Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No. I've wasted enough time with you. Sleep, murderer, and be silent. I need no distractions.
Sleep!
A moment approaches.
Wow. Wow. Atris. There's a lot to absorb from that conversation. Wow. This has taken a nice turn. This is incredible. You got like silver-haired, silver-robed Jedi. Man, I should have picked that silver color for the lightsaber too. It would have fit in appropriately.
I did not expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing. I thought you had taken the Exile's path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why?
Wow, okay, let's pause for a second while we're in dialogue. I'm going to assume that this is Atris. She looks to be the leader of the group of her silver Jedi. But I'm not seeing lightsabers yet. We're seeing, like, electro staffs. We got a Jedi Council chamber, though. Dude, this is bizarre. Something that I really like about this game is that it does a really nice effort to flesh out your side characters in your party instead of just focusing on you. Like, for example, having a full conversation between Kriya and Atten while we're not even there it's really cool because it helps flesh out like what they're thinking about and what's going on with them without us being directly involved. It's very natural in that sort of sense. So cool. And we're getting obviously exposed to a lot of things that our character isn't aware of, but we as the player are. Kriya is very manipulative. Such an interesting character. She's like forcing her way into Atton's mind to get information about why he has the opinions he has about Jedi. And us knowing that Kriya has attachments to the dark side, and this being a Jedi-related thing, maybe Kriya and Atris are old rivals or something like that. But they stole my ship, these guys. They stole the Ebon Hawk. And also, our character knows Atris as well. And we have a dialogue option that says, "It was not my intention to come here, Atris, or see you again." Damn. This has taken a really interesting turn with, like, doing all of this planet restoration stuff. And all of a sudden, we end up on this little platform, gunned down, crashing conveniently onto this platform. And then, not only is it a facility buried under here, but it's something of Jedi origin. A critical moment is around the corner. Tell me what you've done with my friends first.
Your concern is noted. Your friends have not been harmed. They have been detained for their safety. I find it unusual that you are travelling with others again. I had thought you had forsaken the company of others after the war. Or is that why you are here?
I'm here because a pretentious shooter stole my ship. It was not my intention to come here, Atris, or see you again.
Yet here you are. Perhaps you do not know yourself as well as you think. Regardless, your arrival here begs an explanation. Have you come to face the judgment of the Council, as you did so many years ago? Are you finally willing to admit that we were right to cast you out?
Well, I guess that we're not the last Jedi after all, which I never expected to be. Like, it's never expected to be. But obviously the start of the game goes, you are the last of the Jedi, but it's quite clear that whenever Star Wars has given us the last of the Jedi storyline, there's multiple Jedi still kicking about in the galaxy doing something or other, they're just not the ones that are tied to the regular plot. Like, we've got Luke Skywalker during the original trilogy, but we know that there's multiple other Force users kicking around during that time. They're just in hiding or otherwise preoccupied or not part of the main conflict, Luke Skywalker in the sequel trilogy being, the last Jedi, obviously turns out not being the case. And then it's the same in this scenario as well. There's up to 9 dialogue choices. It's crazy. I'm here for revenge. Did the Force bring me here, or did a HK's stray rocket bring me here? I mean, the fact that my ship was stolen brought me here, mostly. And I can't even look into that anymore. The Council exiled me out of fear of Revan, of me, and of what we represented.
You sought adventure. You hungered for battle. You could not wait to follow Revan to war. The Jedi Order asked only for time to examine the Mandalorian threat. They urged caution, patience, and you defied them. So when you returned, you were brought before us. You were a Jedi no longer, and so you were exiled.
Does that mean my lightsaber is here, if this was the Jedi place that I was exiled from? I also recall you wished me imprisoned, or worse. So I guess now, having this conversation with Atris, it seems that our character has memories coming back to him with these conversations. Like, we didn't remember Bao at all, but with Atris, we not only know her name, but we're also able to recall particular information. Instead of going... there was a dialogue option that was, hey, refresh my memory on why I got exiled again, but interestingly enough, you can skip over that and still go through all of this. I also recall you wished me imprisoned, or worse.
There was much about that day that was difficult to forget. Your words, your defiance, and when you stabbed your lightsaber into the center stone. I had kept it, so I would never forget.
Oh, that's my lightsaber. So that's the color. Okay, not quite the color that I was talking about when we were going through. Not quite that color. This one actually just has ended up being like quite a nice lighter green. Which is funny when I'm talking about, alright guys, I don't want to go for a green lightsaber, so let's pick the off-green lightsaber. Shit. I was expecting it to be maybe a bit more of like the color of the text for like the subtitles and stuff, like the coloration of the UI. I was thought it might have been a little bit more of like a bluish green, like a nice mixture. Maybe we should have just gone with silver, but that's okay. That's my lightsaber. There you go. So, as Atten asked me about it, there it is. So if I said it was a double-bladed lightsaber and fucking blue, it would be a different saber right now, I suppose. She kept my lightsaber that I thrusted into the center stone. Kept it? Stole it, you mean? That's my lightsaber.
Indeed. A lightsaber is the mark of a Jedi. When you turned your back on the Order, it was not yours anymore. I have always kept it, as a reminder of what can happen when your passions dictate your actions. I have kept it, so I would never forget your arrogance or your insult to the Order.
Damn. Am I the only Jedi that got exiled after the... Am I like the only Jedi that got exiled then? Like, after the Mandalorian Wars? That's why it was like so big of an event. Crazy. I thought attachments were forbidden, Atris, and you've certainly attached yourself to my lightsaber. I wish to earn the right to carry my lightsaber again.
Become a Jedi again? That is a thing far out of reach. But I am not unsympathetic to your feelings. Leaving the Order must have been difficult for you. Yet you gave the Council no other choice. You gave me no other choice.
I went to war to protect others, not for battle.
So your choice was to meet the aggression of the Mandalorians with more aggression. That is not the Jedi way.
And the Council's way was to meet aggression with surrender? I'll take my choice any day.
Every choice we make, whether we know it or not, sends echoes through the Force. It can awaken feelings, ignite passions, hate, anger, fear, where none existed before. By meeting aggression, by serving as an opponent against which the Mandalorians could test themselves, you fed their hate, their lust for war, and it sent a terrible echo through you. And because of it, you and those Jedi who met them on the battlefield lost their way, and you turned on us.
Revan and Malak turned on you, not I.
Without you and the other fallen Jedi to support them, to feed their lust for war, Revan and Malak's crusade would have been over before it began.
Then you knew nothing of what drove me, or Revan.
I know you betrayed the Jedi teachings. All that you had been taught you threw at your feet, crushed them beneath your heel. The Jedi teachings require we examine our actions. Acting without reflection is not our way.
Interesting. Tell that to the millions who died in the war, lives we could have saved if the Jedi had acted earlier.
There was no guarantee that marching to war would have saved the Outer Rim. In fact, quite the opposite.
Even the Mandalorians admit that Revan turned them back.
A physical victory perhaps, but the real victory lay in...
A triumph of pacifism? Surrender?
Do not twist my words. A physical victory is not the only victory, or the only loss.
Your words would have rung hollow if the Mandalorians had crushed the Republic and conquered the galaxy.
You do not know...
If the Mandalorians had won, would the Jedi have fought then, or simply have meditated on what to do?
How dare you? The Mandalorian Wars should have been your grave, and Malachor 5 is where you should have died.
That? Yeah, dude, that's not very Jedi-like of you. That's hateful. That's spiteful. There's anger there. You're not very calm and contented like a Jedi there, Atris. I can say, as an awareness thing, at last it comes out. Was it always this personal with you? I'm going to take the awareness option, but the second one's good as well, because it's like anger leads to the dark side. At last it comes out.
You see shadows where there are none, and hate where there is none. You are blind, as always. I tire of fighting with you. You lust for war, and you always will, and you have succeeded in distracting me from my questions. So answer me. If you cannot seem to admit the Council was correct, then why are you here?
What an argument. I'm looking for my ship so I can leave Telos.
Your ship? Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship. Unless you are admitting to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
The destruction of Paragus was an accident.
Ah, an accident. Something beyond your control. You have not changed. Acting instead of thinking, putting yourself before the galaxy, before the Jedi. Do you know what you have done?
Bruh, I was bonked on the head and put in the... Like... Atris knows nothing of what I went through here. I woke up after being drugged, you know, and then I was drugged some more, and then I had to navigate my way through this facility only to escape while being chased by a Sith Lord that then blew up the whole place. And then I was forced to come here, all because I had a Republic ship come and pick me up. Fucking massive Star Wars Uber gone wrong. Why don't you tell me?
Without the fuel from Paragus, Citadel Station cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds.
What do you mean?
Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim. When it fails, the Republic will not finance another. The other Rim worlds, devastated by the Sith, will remain graveyard worlds, devoid of life. And that is the magnitude of your crime.
It's almost as bad as the Jedi letting the Outer Rim die during the Mandalorian Wars.
So you still hold to your flawed convictions. If you think to anger me, you are wrong. How is it that you are not content to confine your ruin to yourself? You must spread it to others wherever you go. Ruin yourself with your actions if you will. But when your actions bring harm to others, then you must answer for it.
So now I get blamed for the actions of the Sith?
The Sith? What do you mean?
Yeah. Instead of blindly just attacking me, if you would give me a chance to actually explain what the fuck has happened, you know, you'll find out when their hand is at your throat. The Sith came for me on Paragus, to kill me.
You speak truly. You have encountered the Sith. I can feel the scars on you. And you encountered them on Paragus. But what would they want there? They can't have been looking for you.
The Sith believe me to be the last Jedi.
You? If they thought you were Jedi, the teachings of the Sith blind them indeed. I am the last Jedi, not you. You betrayed our teachings, our beliefs, the very core of the Jedi Order. If these Sith attacked you, they will soon realize their mistake. And if you escaped, they most likely let you go to see if you would lead them here.
Aye, man, I'm Jedi philosophy. You gotta make me turn to the dark side, man. It's much more fun. I will create force lightning out of my fingertips in a second while you meditate. God damn it. At least one Sith Lord stands with them, well, that we know about. There must be other Jedi.
I said I was the last of the Jedi, Exile, and I did not speak falsely. There are others who were once Jedi, but no longer. They will not take action against this threat.
But I could track them down, maybe change their minds.
You offer your aid? After turning your back on me? On the Council? The Jedi is not something you embrace out of fear. The commitment is stronger than that, something you never seem to understand.
Persuade. Multiple persuade options. I'm not doing this out of fear. I want to help.
Perhaps. But if you help me, it cannot be done from here. There are others in the galaxy who may help us against a Sith threat. If you can find them, gain their trust, perhaps our defenses shall be stronger for it. Take your ship, seek them out. If you find them, encourage them to gather on Dantooine. From there we can call a council and see what can be done.
Huh. So our sort of main quest, now that we have our ship, is going to be to gather our former Jedi allies to fight against the Sith threat, and to gather on Dantooine the remains and ruin of the old Jedi Council. Okay. Crazy. If there is anyone who can aid us, I will find them.
Then I shall send you on your way. It is now time for you to depart.
We shall remove him, mistress.
Damn.
Come with us.
That one's an interesting one. It highlights on it. It highlights this one.
Are you all right, mistress?
This is the one that stole our ship.
Brought up feelings best left forgotten.
Forgive me, mistress, but I must ask. The Exile. I've never seen another affect you so strongly. Did you care for him once?
The Jedi have no such attachments. As always, he will do as he wills. And the galaxy, and the feelings of others, can burn for all he cares. The day we judged him, I stood in the chamber, and he was so right. He was so certain of it, I doubted myself. He chose Revan over the Jedi, over the Council, over... But now I am tired. I must meditate.
Of course, mistress. I will tell the others you are not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here.
I love that, like, she walks away and there's, like, quite a distance between them and her voice just almost goes to a whisper. It's like, I can't hear you. I'm all the way down here now, meditating in my dimly red-lit, evil-looking chamber. Okay. That was an interesting encounter, wasn't it, dude? We get some light side points for that, at least. You found one of the Jedi Council, Atris, in a hidden polar academy on Telos. After some initial hostility, she let you help her gather the Jedi and reunite them on the Jedi Enclave on Dantooine. So we still have crafting a lightsaber. I think we have to craft a new one. However, we do have the existence of our previous lightsaber in the hands of Atris, handmaiden's sister.
Why have you approached me?
Because I want to know what the hell's going on. The Ebon Hawk and my friends. Where's my friends?
You will find them in the main irrigation channel room, in the northern part of the plateau interior. The particle emitters there that once governed the flow of water to Telos can double as force cages.
So they are prisoners?
They were caged for their safety, until we could determine your intent, Exile. Atris cautioned us against your tactics, fearing that your allies would create a distraction. Your companions gave us little trouble, however. The male could have presented some challenge if he had resisted, but he chose not to.
Who? Ashen?
He has had some Echani training.
Ooh.
He masks it well, but when you are in danger, his mask dropped into a stance we know well.
And Echani training, okay. Where would he have gotten that training?
I do not know. The Echani forms are known to be taught to military special forces throughout the galaxy. If the source is a mystery to you, perhaps you should ask him. It would be wise to know those you travel with.
The Ebon Hawk? Where is it?
Your ship is stored in the hangar. Atris has given you permission to leave this place, and permission to return if you remain in her service.
Okay. I'm looking for a fight. Honestly, never mind. Okay, so handmaiden sister. Let me just head back here real quick. Check this Jedi Council chamber out. So this is where I thrust my lightsaber, I guess. It'd be such a cool detail if there was like a lightsaber mark in there. And now going down here is Atris's chamber. This place looks like, I don't know, looks low-key evil. The door is cold to the touch and no conventional means of opening it. It is opened through the Force. I don't know, this place is weird. We'll be able to change our lightsaber color anyway. Like, obviously we're not like committed to that lightsaber color that we said. We can always change it later, especially seeing that it's just literally like another green color. Perfect. It looks cool though. Unarmed accuracy gloves. I'm assuming for unarmed accuracy. Mandalorian blaster, Mandalorian battle armor once again. Credits. I got stuff equipped. Oh, my sword was removed, I guess, while we were taken prisoner. Attack modifier +1 when unarmed and physical damage. We need to give that to Bowder instead, I think. Okay, we're just going to investigate this whole section, see what we can find. Ooh.
Why have you approached me?
Okay, I'm just wondering if they're all the same.
You may ask.
I had some questions about Atris.
The mistress? What of her?
Okay, where is she? I want to speak to her again. I just assume they're going to say no.
She is meditating, and she does not wish to be disturbed. Your presence here has troubled her, and I hope you do not choose to trouble her further.
What can you tell me about her? I want to fight her, but I'll settle for you. What the hell?
She leads us. As she rebuilds Telos, she rebuilds the Order, and through them, the galaxy.
And how does she plan to do that?
We serve the Jedi. We do not question them. Yet, Atris has told us that the work here at Telos may pay for similar efforts in many worlds along the Rim that were destroyed when the Jedi turned on each other. She has said the Jedi Order needs such a foundation if it is to rebuild. She faults the teaching of many of the Jedi Masters as the spark of the Jedi Civil War. Atris has said that if Revan and Malak had been properly instructed in the ways of the Jedi, they never would have fallen, and nor would you, Exile.
And what does Atris consider proper training?
That is unknown to me. I have never observed Atris to teach Jedi, nor would I wish to. Atris has chosen instead to focus her efforts on galactic recovery. Once the galaxy breathes again, disciples will come.
Atris knows nothing. Interesting. There was a line of dialogue just before that spoke about how she was never a Padawan as well. She'll need help if she tries. She knows nothing about training Jedi.
She predicted you would say as much. She seems to know you quite well. Perhaps you are the one who knows nothing.
Perhaps I should teach you a lesson.
I would welcome a chance to instruct you. I have been anxious to teach you many principles of combat ever since you invaded this place.
Teaching?
Oh, yes. We train extensively in various combat styles, and we have not had another target for some time. You may prove a pleasant diversion.
I could use a good sparring match.
Very well. Follow me, and we shall see if you have the endurance to learn the most basic of our teachings.
Just doing a bit of spar. Oh, I'm naked. Why are my clothes removed?
Are you familiar with the Chani traditions?
No, but does it involve me not having clothes? Yes. Does it have anything to do with why you wanted me to disrobe? Yeah, exactly, bro. I'm like, wait, what?
All duels between us shall be without armor of any kind. There shall be no restrictions upon our movements or upon yours. Your feet are not to leave the training mat during the battle. If they do, you will lose. Also, this is not a fight to the death. Restrain your instincts when we fight, and we shall do the same.
Okay. I understand. Stay on the mat, no armor, no striking to kill.
The fight will be with hands and feet only. No stimulants, shields, weapons, or other items. Also, Do not call upon any Jedi techniques during our contest. If you do, then the battle will be over. In turn, I will not use our higher forms, for this is only an opening battle between us, a test of each other's strength.
Me holding a sword? Yes, no weapons. If you're ready, so am I.
Then let us begin.
I'm assuming it's going to unequip my sword immediately. Yeah. Don't use force abilities right away. Almost just like stasis. Power attack. Flurry. Critical strike. Do all three of them. Let's go. Hey, bacha! Huh. Huh. I'm not good at doing any unarmed combat, so I'm going to lose. I'm missing every... Okay. I'm missing... yep. Oh, I did some damage. That's good. Yeah,
This will teach you.
Yeah, I'm screwed. Yeah, I didn't expect an unarmed sparring match. I thought maybe a sparring match with some weapons. Well, it's over for me. It's over. Quick! Throw a grenade! Throw a grenade! The fucking power attack, though. Quick, jump on it! Ow. My head!
You have fallen.
I've had enough for today, I'll be going now. Get me the fuck out of here. Oh man. Why do I have to put all my stuff back on? Terrible. Okay. Alright, now let's fight. Now who's this? Just Handmaiden. So we've got Handmaiden sister, but this one without the hood is Handmaiden. My health is gone as well. It doesn't give me my health back.
You are the exile. The one Atris warned us about.
And what did Atris say?
She said, you betrayed the Jedi by going to war when it was forbidden to you. You turned on your masters, your teachings, and yourself.
She's exaggerating. I look like I'm gonna die.
She says you know nothing of loyalty to any cause except your own animal instincts. And she told us why you fell to the dark side.
I didn't fall to the dark side, you know. I do not walk the path of the dark side.
Atris says that you fell to the dark side in the Mandalorian Wars when you gave in to your lust for battle. Once you tasted war, you could not give it up.
Yeah, but like, I gave it up after. That doesn't explain why I stopped fighting after the Mandalorian Wars.
Atris says when the Dark Lord Revan returned to the Republic, you did not march with him because you had fallen so far you could no longer feel the Force.
That is untrue, but Atris is entitled to her opinion.
I believe that is the extent of her expressed feelings toward you. There are variations at times, but all rise from the same foundation.
Expressed feelings?
Yes, it is difficult sometimes for others to truly speak their heart or listen to it. The words often prove difficult, or they do not come at all.
What do you think Atris's heart says?
Without having seen you and Atris fight, I cannot say. Battle is a pure form of expression. It is heart and discipline, reduced to movement and motion.
Well, I have no wish to fight Atris. So if I crushed Atris's skull into the floor, that might get to the heart of the matter?
Then her expressed feelings will have to suffice.
Okay, so if I fought Atris, then that might make the truth come out.
Perhaps. It may prove truer than conversing with words. In battle, the words are swept away, giving way to actions. Mercy, sacrifice, anger, fear. These are pure moments of expression.
Interesting. She did seem very keen to cut me down with my old lightsaber. Enough of this. I had other questions.
You may ask.
You said Atris warned you about me. What did she say? You look different than the other woman here.
I honor the face of my mother. It is not something spoken of in the company of others.
So you have a different mother, but the same father.
I do not wish to discuss it. If there is something else you wish to ask, you may do so.
Wait. That means every single handmaiden sister is not like a sister in, like, you know, like a title for being in this Jedi Order, but they're biologically related sisters. They all have the same mother, but then this one has a different father. That's a lot of babies. That's a lot of twins too. They all look exactly the same. I'm confused about this one. Wait, what? Is it a sensitive subject?
It is not a sensitive subject, but a subject that requires trust. There is no such trust between you and I, and such trust takes time.
Okay, I apologize. I meant no offense.
There's no need to apologize. You were merely remarking on something that you saw. There is no wrong in that.
Let me ask you something else.
You may ask.
Why does Atris allow me to walk freely? I'm not going to say that. I'll just say never mind.
Before you go, Exile, question for you, if I may ask it. You have touched the Force. What does it feel like?
It is a difficult thing to describe.
Please, I wish to know.
It's a sensitive subject. we need trust, and we don't have any trust. So maybe tell me about what this whole sister thing means. Interesting. Awakening and hearing the heartbeat of the galaxy for the first time. It is like a current that passes through you and carries you with it to all the places it touches. The warmth of the sun without the glare, you can feel its light and its heat, but there is no harshness to it. Maybe with number 2. I like number 2. A current that passes through you.
I see. Thank you, Exile. I appreciate you sharing your knowledge with me.
Okay. If you have any further questions in the future, seek me out and ask them. Nice. Okay. Cool. Okay, we've got random rooms. Yeah. I guess I should just use security. I don't know why I just instantly was like, bash the box open when I could just try and open it like a normal person. Okay. So we'll explore this facility a little bit. We'll see what's going on. We'll be able to get our friends out. We'll get our ship. And then we're going to go to some planets and go find some former Jedi allies. That's really exciting. This, I feel like I mentioned this before, that we were in a weird sort of lull in the story. I really liked the opening with Paragus and setting up that mystery and everything that's going on. And then Telos was very interestingly paced, going through the restoration stuff and all of that. And it was feeling a little odd. But like, as soon as we started getting down to the surface and we went through all of this stuff, and then it's gotten to, you know, something like this, so much fun. It is very, very cool. Now, the Neophyte armor is not better than our Persuade and Charisma. This one gives Persuade, Charisma +2, Wisdom and Regeneration. Yeah, that's going to be a nope on the Neophyte armor. But at least if I don't want any of this later, I can convert it into components. Alright, I will now leave. Okay, so that was this over this side. Alright, I can see how this is all connected now on the map. Oh, there's my friends.
Did you find what you came for?
That depends. What was I supposed to find here? Wisdom.
There was something from your past here, something unresolved. I feel we did not come to this place by chance. You were led here. This woman who resides here, she did something to you once, something that hangs upon you still.
You're very perceptive, Kreia. And it's almost as if you know and you're aware of this Atris person. The woman here is a Jedi, Atris, one of the Council.
There is a Jedi here, perhaps, in that you are correct. Yet there are no students, and this woman, this Atris, surrounds herself with those who cannot feel the Force. Curious.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. It is peculiar. Atris plans to heal the galaxy, then rebuild the Order.
Plans are fragile things, and life often dashes expectations to the ground. Perhaps students will come to her in time. For now, she is surrounded by those who cannot feel the Force.
Those who cannot feel the Force?
Yes, her servants are not Jedi. Their minds are walls, trained to resist tricks of the mind. This discipline blinds them to the Force as well, even if they were Force-sensitive.
How do you know that? Were you reading their minds?
Invade the mind of another. It is not something done carelessly, or when there is nothing to be gained.
Invade the mind of another? Yeah, well, nah, not me, not Kriya. I wouldn't force my way into someone's brain for my own personal gain. Okay, well, there's nothing to be gained talking here.
Very well, let us depart.
There you are, buddy. Is Atten okay? He looks out cold.
He's only sleeping. It seems the journey here has fatigued him.
He can sleep on the ship. Let's go.
I am sorry, General. I must have lost consciousness in the crash.
There's nothing to apologize for. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine, General. Even power has been restored to my arm. What is this place? Where are we?
A Jedi Academy concealed on the northern pole of Telos.
This must be where I had detected the energy readings before, and the drain to the restoration shields. This room, this place, it looks part of a huge polar irrigation system, possibly planet-wide, like the one on Coruscant. I had been told by the Republic that it was not in use.
Interesting. Are you well enough to travel?
I am, General. If you wish, I may travel with you, or join you at the ship.
Okay. Jesus, why would we have to be so rude to him just because he got knocked out by a ship crash that was above his control? Fucking, you have failed me for the last time, and then we just kill him. Come with me then. Could use your help.
Very well, General.
Choose 2 members of your party. The others will join you at the Ebon Hawk hangar. So, okay. We'll just bring. Actually, let me just bring these 2 while we're here. We'll just bring these 2. Put Kriya on the ship.
Mistress, you summoned me.
I have a task for you. The exile is dangerous. I'm concerned that he was able to return to Republic space and reach Telos without my knowledge.
Mistress, the Harbinger was lost in transit. It was our failing.
What is done is done. But now I need you to travel with him.
Mistress,
I realize what I'm asking of you. And I am asking that you keep your purpose a secret, even from your sisters. I need someone to watch the exile closely, and let me know if he contacts the Sith. More importantly, I need you to study him closely. I need to know what he thinks, what he does. Become part of his group. Earn his trust. Get him to confide in you.
I will do as you ask, Mistress.
Interesting.
But, Mistress, the exile did not seem to pose a threat to us.
Ah, but he does. Do not be fooled by the exterior. It is his nature you must beware. He fell to the dark side once. He will do so again. I am trusting you with this task, last of my handmaidens. Do not disappoint me. The galaxy, the Jedi, may depend on it.
Okay. Okay. I see. Interesting. And Atten has got the ability to level up. Let's have a chat to him.
Ah, hey. You're back with us. We were just on our way to rescue you from those ghost women when, we got locked up.
You okay? You look a little disoriented.
Don't worry about me, I'm fine. How did things go with the Jedi here? Are you all done?
If by done you mean allying ourselves with them, then yes.
Well, that's not exactly what I wanted to hear.
I love that we can even be like, hey, you can go if you want, and he's going to be like, nope, I have to stay. You've done enough, Ashen. You can go if you want.
No, I was just complaining. I'm with you until things start going better for you. We need to stick together, you know? And who knows? I might be able to help you out of a tight spot at some point.
You surprised me. I thought you'd want to jump ship as soon as you could.
Hey, don't mention it. It's my pleasure.
Enough talk. We need to get moving. Alright. Interesting then. Okay, so friends obtained. Ship is not currently being prepped because Kriya will probably just be doing some dark side meditation. You know, being, you know, upset and annoyed and bitter that we help people. My droid!
Well, if it isn't the one who stole the Ebonhawk. Not so smug now, are you little thief?
It is unlikely the droid stole the vessel.
Says you.
Is this your droid? He looks badly damaged. Dissected.
That's my boy! T3, you alright? It wasn't your fault they took the ship, T3. Best quality of life change from the first game to the second game was having T3 be a little bit more involved, especially in dialogue and stuff. I'm still curious as to why T3 and HK-47 are the only remaining things with the Ebon Hawk. The Ebon Hawk in general is just such a mystery for me. It's like, how did it go from the first game to the second game? It's wild. It's like the Millennium Falcon in that it like changed owners and stuff, but is the original owner, is Revan looking for it? Is anyone else who was associated with the ship looking for it? I guess we'll get answers from Karth when we finally chat with him. Hold on, what information are you talking about? Why would she want what's in your memory core? Okay. You can fill me in later. Let me get you out of there first. Oh, we can have him come in our thing. Alright, join us on the Ebon Hawk when we're ready to leave. That's my droid. That's my little droid. I could have done the repair skill. Influence gained with T3. Nice. Maybe we can ask him more about stuff when we're on the ship about the HK droid now. Got a workbench here. I wonder if we could have left without going into this room and then T3 just is forever lost. That's my ship. It is. That's my baby. And am I finally going to be able to get out of here scot-free? We will see. So this goes down to the hangar, I guess. So you have to go down here. Okay. Then where does that go? Okay. I was going to assume that this blue line would have been our path to the hangar, but apparently not. So let's check this out. So I guess you have to go through T3 to get to there. What is this? Turbo lift seal. It is locked. Okay. Waste of time. Waste of time, as usual. Poking our noses in where we don't need to. Okay. This is exciting. I'm curious to see the galaxy map, but also we have to deal with this whole voice lock thing, I'm pretty sure, still. The voice imprint? Maybe? Guess we'll find out. And also we're about to have another person join our party as well, so we've been with Ashen and Kriya for a while, so it does actually make me want to you know, have T3 on my party a bit more, and then also we'll check out this new character that we're going to get. Let's board the Ebon Hawk. The loading ramp. Once aboard, you'll leave the Telos Polar Academy for good. Let's enter the Ebon Hawk. Okay, we don't have her joining our party immediately then. Maybe she's just in pursuit of us and she'll join up with us later? Maybe?
Mistress, the last of the handmaidens is not among us.
Oh, she snuck aboard the ship.
With the exile.
She snuck aboard the ship, okay.
Left?
But why?
Her oath. I sent her to travel with the exile. She may discover something I cannot.
Mistress, the last of the handmaidens. She is willful, and she has demonstrated her fascination with Jedi. It may not have been why.
I know what I have done, but it was necessary.
Interesting. Romance path? Because she's fascinated with us?
Well, now that we're off that Dejaric board of a planet, I say we burn sky until we see lines.
What's with T3? What are you talking about? Ooh, the link worked both ways. You downloaded Atris's archives. Nice.
What is the machine saying?
Oh wow, he said there was a holo record of my trial in Atris's records.
We seem to have found it.
Oh wow.
Do you know why we have called you here?
That's one of the Jedi. I was looking for any familiar faces, potentially, if there were going to be ones from the Dantooine Enclave. One of them. Wow, and we're actually in control of this too. You've called me here to answer for my crimes on Malachor 5. Apparently. I came here because I chose to, not because you summoned me.
As Revan summoned you, so have you come full circle to return to the Jedi.
Why did you defy us? The Jedi are guardians of the peace, and have been for centuries. This call to war undermines all that we have worked for.
Is Revan your master now? Or is it the horror you wrought at Malachor that has caused you to see the truth at last?
Maybe, perhaps these Jedi that we're seeing here are the ones that we're going to be recruiting on other worlds? Potentially? Interesting. If I realize that following Revan to war was in violation of the code and I broke it, I'm gonna have to keep my same. I'm gonna keep my same sort of perspective on the matter. The truth is, the Mandalorians had to be stopped, or countless more would have died.
You refuse to hear us. You have shut us out, and so have shut yourself to the galaxy.
We feel that your true understanding of what happened at Malachor 5 will only happen in time, and it cannot happen here, near the battlegrounds where you fought.
You are exiled, and you are a Jedi no longer.
There is one last thing. Your lightsaber. Surrender it to us.
Yeah! Shove it in the stone. There it is. Take my lightsaber and fuck off. Nice. That's my final act of defiance.
Much defiance in that one.
You are correct, Kavar. When he was here,
Kavar.
I felt it. It was as if he was not there. More like an echo.
Revan's influence has grown amongst the youngest of the Order. He speaks to their passions, not their sense. The war has touched them. Many of them have found themselves in the war against the Mandalorians.
It is as I feared, and I fear that we have played into the hands of the enemy.
We have not lost a Jedi this day. You felt it. He has lost himself. He is no Jedi. He walked Revan's path, but he was not strong enough.
I fear it is our teachings that may have led Revan to choose the path he did.
We are not the ones who taught him.
We take responsibility, Atris, not cast blame.
The choice of one was the choice of us all. Revan's teacher intended no harm, and Revan had many teachers since.
Yet they all stem from the same source. Her teachings violated the Jedi Code and lead all who listen to the dark side, as they did the exile.
You are wrong. The dark side is not what I sensed in the exile. Surely the rest of you felt it as well. That emptiness we felt. He has changed.
Whatever that wound was, it was of the dark side. We should not have let him depart. He will simply join Revan again, or perhaps worse.
What would you have done with him, Atris? Be mindful of your feelings. This is not Revan who stood before you. This one walks a different path.
No, although that may come in time. We let him go because we must. Where he travels, he carries his destination with him.
Malachor 5 should have been his grave. You saw it in his walk, and in the Force. It was as if he was already dead.
No, not death. Many battles remain for that one, if what we have seen is true. But the future is a shifting thing, and he cuts like a blade through it.
We should have told him the truth. A Jedi deserves to know.
No good would have come from it, even if what you believed was true. There is still the matter of Revan, and such truths could leave us vulnerable on two fronts.
Perhaps in many years, we will call him before us and explain what happened to him, and how he may be healed. Until then, he must accept his journey.
But he may never discover the truth, and he will never know why we cast him out.
And that is the future we must accept.
I was cast out for a different reason. What?
Jedi sure like their secrets, don't they?
Yeah, dude. They do. Wow. There's more to me being cast out than running off and doing the Mandalorian Wars. There's something else going on here. And then, interestingly enough, Atris is not, there was not a common consensus on that council. Atris is very filled with a little bit of, she despises us. There's hate in there. There's, feelings of the dark side festering within her, which is very, very concerning. There's been a lot of interesting dynamics with the Force and the light and the dark side, and calling things into question on both sides here, between Kreia and Atris, and this Jedi trial and all sorts. That's curious. We're gonna have to keep an eye on Atris because she hates us. That dude with his thick ass handlebar mustache, it was massive. I think he had an earring as well. Jedi's got style, that one. That was cool. But there's a truth there. But yeah, Jedi do love their secrets. The whole secrets with Revan and his identity in the first game, and now something about us as well. Those last few moments after the trial, I had no idea. Interesting. If you find anything else, let me know. Atris has a list of all the missing Jedi. Sure, display it. Master Vrook, Dantooine, Master Zez Kai, El, Nar Shaddaa, Master Kavar on Onderon, Master Vash, Korriban, Master Atris Telos. Yep. Okay, so we're searching for that whole group. Does that mean Vrook is a survivor of Dantooine? Because all we had confirmation of was that I think Vandar was a survivor of the Jedi Enclave on Dantooine, because he showed up at the end, but he was the only one, so I thought he might have been the only survivor. But it looks like Vrook might also be a survivor. I'm a little bit disappointed with the human focus of the council. Are there any alien Jedi in this game? Any alien Jedi on the council that we could uncover? I guess we'll see. We'll just have to find out. I knew all those Jedi Masters. Those Jedi were all on the council that exiled me.
A strange coincidence.
It is no coincidence. There is some larger plan at work here, and we are walking into it. This is too convenient to be anything but a trap.
Strange. So, the Council is the missing Jedi that apparently no longer, according to Atris, no longer walk the path of the Jedi. Interesting thing to note, though, is Atris was very set in telling us that we had fallen and walked the path of the dark side. All those other Jedi agreed. It seems that Atris is very much leaning into that, truth. You'll find that many of our truths change depending on our point of view. So what I told you was true from a certain point of view. It's her feelings that are getting into the way. Interesting. We have no choice. Those Jedi know what happened to me. Ooh, what's happening? Oh. Yeah.
Those are Atris's records you have stolen.
What the hell are you doing on our ship?
I have come to join you. I can help you against this threat.
Well, we don't want your help. Or any of your sisters.
If it comforts you to believe that, then so be it. But the enemies you face are many, and you will need all the help you can get. It is just me, and I am doing this because Atris believes you will need help.
Okay. Do you think we need help?
I think the strength of the enemy is unknown, but it is greater than 5 can hope to defeat without aid.
Okay. When you put it like that, then welcome aboard.
Indeed. But of course, what does one more matter to our journey? I have had enough of this. I will be in my chambers.
Yeah, me too. I'll be in my chambers. But since I don't have any, I guess I'll just go to the cockpit like I always do. If she's coming with us, she gets the cargo hold. Might remind her how fun it is to get locked up.
The cargo hold is enough. I assure you, there is little I need. I will attend to myself.
I feel like Atten is, I feel like Atten is like, the player in a sense sometimes, where he makes like these, like, he's like, oh, come on, why is this happening again, sort of thing. His dialogue and how he talks through things is funny. Forget Atten, take the regular quarters, we have enough room. Interesting. I know you're here to spy for Atris, so watch yourself. Is an interesting one as well. I kind of want to say that, because it is true. I know you're here to spy for Atris, so watch yourself.
I will, if you need me. I shall be in the cargo hold.
The Handmaiden has joined your party. She has a Chani defense which protects her against melee attacks and is an excellent unarmed fighter. So another unarmed fighter. Interesting. Cool.
General, is there a reason you don't carry a lightsaber anymore?
Atris and the Jedi Council took it from me.
That's not your lightsaber anymore. That belonged to someone who served Revan in the wars, not the person you are now. You could build another one, if you wanted to, but you know that.
I'm not afraid of building a new lightsaber, if that's what you think.
I never said you were, but whatever the reason, you should put it behind you. I know this. A lightsaber is part of who you are. Without it, you're not complete.
Okay. To begin, there are some parts I'll need.
I think I can help you out there. I happen to know the parts you need.
Since when did you become an expert on lightsabers?
I spent a lot of time around Jedi during the war. None of them would let me take their lightsaber apart, but I did learn about their construction. We need a power cell, emitter matrix, lens and focusing crystal. Though I have to admit the crystal is beyond my means. Never did understand them. Those parts are fairly common, though a Jedi once told me that it's best if your lightsaber reflects you, and if it is constructed of things that identify it as your own. Just bring the parts to me before you get started building it. I'll make sure they're usable.
Interesting. Cool.
For the last time, no. Because you're programmed to force your opponent to go first, and nothing will convince me the computer doesn't cheat. if I didn't have to go first and somehow I didn't suspect you of counting cards, I still wouldn't play with a trash compactor.
He hates droids.
Yeah? How many credits?
What is happening right now?
Well, check it again. It can't be anything else. Just check the damn connector. I don't trust the diagnostics any more than I trust you. Because I don't like droids. They break. In the head. Well, whatever you call that thing on your head. Yeah, well, if I'm mean to you, it's because I care.
All I'm saying is that you've gone for a long time without a memory wipe. Most droids behave erratically under those circumstances. I know that, but I'm fixing everything else around here, so I may as well take a look at you too. What was that? That's what I'm talking about. That is not normal droid behavior.
I'm very taken aback by some of the encounters that happen sometimes. Like we're just having, like, it just feels like we're cycling through like these encounters with different characters on the ship. Like it just fades to black, new encounter, fade to black, new encounter. Instead of us like walking into these spaces, it's just being given to us. It's very very not used to it. Utility droids tend to have a habit of towards developing personality quirks.
I am not pushing you around. I just wanted to see if there was anything I could do to upgrade your functionality.
Don't worry, Baldur knows what he's doing.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Good. Now let's get started. You wouldn't guess it from the outside, but it looks like you've been through a lot. I'll bet. I'm all done with you. If anything comes loose, let me know and I'll put it back in place.
Nice, permanent +2 to Constitution. Cool. Nice. Journal entry added. So, Lost Jedi. T3 found a secret hollow recording of your trial before the Jedi Council. We also discovered that Atris has tracked the supposed whereabouts of the other Jedi scattered throughout the galaxy. According to her files, Master Vrook travelled to Dantooine, Master Vash went to Korriban, Master Zez Kael went to Nar Shaddaa, and Master Kavar went to Onderon. There is no telling if any of them are still alive, but there is a chance they know why you were exiled and know more of this Sith threat that pursues you. If you can gather them all, maybe you can kill them or convince them to gather on Dantooine. Why is the first suggestion killing them all? Baldur has offered to help you construct a lightsaber. You have found a fixture for the energy cell, but still need emitter and lens fixtures. After the lightsaber is built, you'll be able to enhance it with upgrades, but lightsaber upgrade items cannot be used in its original creation. Okay. Very cool. We have a lot more to check out and characters to talk to, but we are finally aboard the Ebon Hawk once again. We should have access to traverse the galaxy and go to these different planets, which is cool, and get to know our new party, because we've got Handmaiden. So this character must have a name, but I guess it's just Handmaiden, Kreia, T3, Baldur, and Aten coming in. And we're looking at our alignment that we have a very blue group. Kreia sitting in the grey, and Aten kind of also in the grey. We'll just have to see how that develops. We're getting something that I really like about what this second game seems to be setting up is that while there is a very clear definitive dark side and a clear definitive light side, it doesn't paint both sides as wholly good and wholly evil. There's little things that are popping up here and there between, with Atris, and then stuff with Kreia as well that are very peculiar. And we are put in this situation where it's not a good thing that we're coming back into contact with the Jedi. It's not this positive reunion. It comes with a lot of baggage, a lot of negativity. There's a lot of tension surrounding my character and an association with the Jedi that, interestingly enough, it feels like it's almost too easy to have a very hot-headed dark side playthrough with your character, especially with Kriya's influence that seems to be coming through at certain times, and things related to the Jedi Council that exiled us as well. But apparently there's another reason why we were exiled, and we'll have to find that out as well. Things are not as they seem, and I am very excited to see what comes next. But with that one, guys, we'll bring this episode of Knights of the Old Republic 2 to a close. Thank you so much for watching and joining me today. The story is picking up, and I'm here for it. I'm feeling good about what's coming next. So tune in next time, and we'll pick a destination and see what lies ahead. I'll see you then.